Let me tell you a little bit about my crew. Miguel Ortiz, head of security for the Perfection. This man is tough. He doesn't need a weapon to take you down. His bare hands will do just fine. And if that ain't enough, he's also got the book spirits on his side. Was a hard road to get that good, though. Poor thing had barely stepped into adulthood when Judgment Day hit. Made him bitter and angry. Until he looked upon the Grand Library. Now he wears their motto proudly on his back. Fides et Scientia, faith and science. He's adopted the library's quest of seeking and restoring humanity's knowledge. That means he'll do anything for a book. Gotta watch that sometimes in the wrong situation. Good man to have on your side, though he tends to stick his nose in other people's personal business. Scuzz Twittly, Chief Engineer. Scuzz is a bit like a son to me. Sweetest guy around and hell of a mechanic. I've never seen someone work his way around a pile of junk like Scuzz can. Speaks with the old tech spirits, and it's a damn work of art when his creations come together. The Perfection ain't an easy ship to manage, but he keeps her purring like a kitten. He lost an arm, his memory, and whatever family he might have had to Judgment Day, but luckily Aster found him and nursed him back to health. Never met someone who hasn't let the dark of this world get him down. He's a real inspiration and great to have around for crew morale. Speaking of Aster Hawksley. Here's something you won't believe. I've got a fully functioning hydroponics chamber on my ship. Grows all kinds of foods free from the irradiated land. Aster just so happens to come from a family of florists, so she's my chief of hydroponics. She grows and maintains all our food and the food we deliver to the wastes. She wandered a long, long time on her own. It made her tough, but it also closed her off, made her lonely. It's hard to let people in again, you know? Don't want to have to lose them all over again. Anyway, she's skilled with a blade and born with a green thumb. And she's damn loyal. That woman is my family and always will be. They all are. Corporal Kevin Silver, or Kesh, as we call him. Not long after Judgment Day, I happened upon him and some other Sykers from the United Nations Syker Legion in a bit of a tiff in Houston after just coming through the tunnel from Banshee. The assholes branded him an apostate because he wouldn't take the Oath of Unity to kill Nooks. Anyway, I helped cool the conflict, and he's been my second in command ever since. First member of my crew. He's a damn fine man and crew member and a good one to have on your side. You don't want to be his enemy. He's too fucking tough. I seen him melt a goddamn tank with just his mind. He's seen a lot of shit, but he's loyal, and I trust him with my life. And I am Jexa Maddox, Captain of the Perfection. Happy to have you here.
Hi, welcome to Harbingers Hell on Earth. You all see the camera zoom down into an old ruined city. There's a little bit of movement here and there, kind of all over the place, but you can't quite see what it is. But as you zoom down, we're focusing in on a building. We're focusing in on a particular door. That door slams open and you see 4 people. What do?
We're running.
Yeah.
Yes, we're running.
Everyone make a notice roll.
Already?
Oh, wow.
Yes, already?
All right.
Jumping into this.
Let's go.
We're jumping right in.
Oh, I got a 4.
4?
Yeah, I got a 4.
Okay, we got a
5.
4. We got a 5.
I got a 7.
We got a 7.
Bam.
And a 4. All right, so all of you pretty much at the same time, because it's very hard to avoid seeing this, you see zombies. And on top of that, they see you. We're going to go into a chase.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay.
Jumping right
Yeah,
into
where I
the
put my
fun.
cards.
All right.
All right, so we're going to do this over here. I know y'all won't be able to see it very well, but I'm also going to describe it just in case you at home also cannot see it very well. But you know what? First off, I should say you all start with bennies because everyone in Scavengers has bennies. So we have these fancy little glow-in-the-dark skulls here for bennies. So if you pass those down. Does anyone have anything special that where you get extra bennies or less bennies?
Ooh,
Oh.
I'm lucky.
How many you get? You're lucky you get an extra benny.
I get an extra Benny.
Thank you.
It's Benny. Ooh, Skull Benny.
Skull bennies indeed.
Thank you, Cat.
Nice.
Here you go. You're welcome. And I get a benny for each of you.
Ah.
Well, but I'm
fair.
armless, so you only get like
It's
3
not
and a
per
half.
arm. I mean, it could be per arm. I'd get more that way. All right. So we're going to be doing a chase, which is very exciting. If you've never seen a chase before, you need 2 decks of cards for that. We're going to start with this one right here, which is already shuffled. I'm going to put it out here, and we're going to go 9. So the chase deck is essentially a map for you. All right, or we might not go 9 cards because I don't have room for 9 cards. We're going to do 6 cards. All right. Next up, we've got little figures for each of you. This one right here is going to be you, Diana. That will be Aster.
Okay.
And then we have, I like went through and picked these out for y'all, so I think you should like them. This one right here is Miguel.
Ooh. Like it.
Ooh, spicy.
Spicy. This one right here is Kesh because he's bald.
Bald guy.
This is Adam right here yelling. I thought that was appropriate.
that
And
is
then,
appropriate.
so y'all are actually going to be right here, starting off on card 7.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, and then, so they are starting off the first card. Here's the zombie horde chasing you.
Oh.
Okay, so the way this is going to work, it's very much like a combat. That means we're going to have action cards in Savage Worlds. You use a deck of cards to draw your initiative. Woo-woo! So here we go. Let's see what's up first. First off, Miguel,
Yep.
you get a 5 of diamonds.
Ooh. All right.
Next up is an ace of hearts for Aster.
Dang, look at her go.
An 8 of hearts for Kesh. And a 6 of diamonds for Scuzz. Very good. And for our friendly zombies, they get a queen of hearts.
Oh, they're friendly. Okay, good.
Oh
Good.
yeah, super friendly. They just want to chew on your arms a little bit.
Question, Megan.
Yes.
Friendly.
Do we need to, so normally in a chase, if we want to flee, do we need to put 4 cards between us and the zombies to make a
Yes,
roll
you
to
do.
escape?
But let me tell you here, what your goal is not necessarily to flee. Your goal is to get to the perfection. 4 right here, that is the perfection. Perfection is the ship that they are all trying to get to, that they live on most of the time. So that is our goal. So we got action cards. Who I believe has the
It's not me.
highest?
I think
It's
it's
you.
me.
It's Aster. Look at
Yes.
her go.
All right, so a chase is very much like a combat, except there are a few different maneuvers you can do. So I'm going to let you go first. What would you like to do,
Run.
Aster? You would like to run.
Run.
So you want to change position.
Okay.
Change position maneuvers on the second page, I believe. And basically, you need to make an athletics roll.
Make a die roll.
Yep, make one athletics roll. Don't forget your wild die.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Ooh.
Ooh, did you raise it?
Yes. 7.
7. Okay, that's not with a raise, so would you like to keep it? That means you can move 1 card ahead,
I'll
which
keep
is great.
it.
You're going to keep it? Okay.
Yes.
So you are going to move here to the king, so you've moved 1 card up. You are now 2 cards away from the zombies.
Perfect. Thank you.
Very nice. You are welcome. All right. Next up, I believe, are those zombies, and so you cannot attack someone else until you are on the same card. So as a free action, which they can do, they are going to. Oh, actually, you got a +2 on that because you did it as an action, right?
Yeah.
You did your move as an
Yes.
action, so you actually did get a raise, and you could go to the jack if you would like.
Oh, yes, please.
So that means that Aster is now 2 cards away from the zombies. as opposed to one, which is really fantastic. So the zombie is going to go for the 3 of them. They're just right in front of him on the next card. As a free action, they are going to attempt to do some movement. Hold on, I gotta find my zombies real quick.
I'm getting back at Scuzz earlier.
So Megan, we've just come out of this door, and like there's just a horde of zombies like right next to us.
Yep, pretty much. They're now chasing you.
Aster, that was a game.
This is
Yes,
real life.
well, real life is upon us, and real life I'm beating you.
We're gonna go D6.
See how it is going after the one-armed guy.
Oh boy, they just got a 2. So cannot change position.
Yay.
And will instead stay right where it is. Wow. That's sad. Okay, sad for the zombies. Who's next? Let's go my next highest card.
He's got an 8.
It's Kesh. Kesh, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna run after Hawksley.
Okay, do you want to do it as an action?
Yeah.
Get a +2.
Not ready.
You're worse than mine.
What happened to your athletics? You better hurry, this zombie's gonna get you. You're gonna eat your face.
That is
Ace?
Ooh, you aced it. Okay, so that
an
means
8 total.
an 8 total. So that is with a raise, which means you can move 2 cards ahead. So you're now 2
I'm
cards.
gonna dash off after Hawksley. So,
Okay, yeah.
Let's move it, guys.
So glad that he's here, huh? All right, who's next? Who's got the next highest
6.
card?
It's you.
All right, yeah, I'm
Alright.
gonna. Now, anything ranged, can we still attack anything more
Yes,
than
you
chase?
can. It will be an action. So if you wanted to take move as an action, you would take a multi-action penalty, or you could do it as free action. Does that make sense?
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run.
Okay.
All right, here we
So
go.
you're doing it as an action?
Yeah.
+2.
Run is a free action.
Yeah.
So you just have to get your +2.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I'll run as a free action.
Oh, as a free action, then no
Yeah.
+2.
That's gonna be a 4.
A 4 is a success. You can move 1 card ahead. Would you like to do that?
Yes, I would.
Okie dokie.
Thank you much. Yeah, so as I'm running too, I'm like, fine, you run away from him. I reach into my pouch and I pull out like this long potato masher. And I click it and flick it.
Oh boy.
At this potato masher is
Okay.
a grenade from the World War II era.
Oh, it's a grenade. Okay,
Grenade.
make a, that would be an athletics roll because you're
All
throwing, right? Or is something else throwing it?
Nope, that would be me.
Okay, then make an athletics
Here we go, baby. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
What was it?
Oh no! Is that a crit fail already?
Oh!
Oh no, Adam.
It's too early.
Well, guys, looks like I'm gonna have to head home and get a new costume put together.
Okay. So, everyone make me a D6 roll.
You did not do this to all of us. Just the D6 or with the
Just
wild
a
die?
D6.
Okay.
Ooh,
1.
4.
4.
5, 4. Okay, so roll your damage on that
Oh, no.
explosion.
Okie dokies.
Nice. 8.
8. Okay,
Awesome.
so you take this potato masher and you try to aim it for the zombies, but as it goes, it kind of like, it bumps something on your like glove as you throw it, and it kind of goes sideways and it catches Kesh just a little bit. You're going to take half of that, so that would be 4. So 4, what's your parry? 5. So it doesn't actually, like, it blows it and kind of like knocks into you, but it doesn't actually do any damage to you, but it could have.
My bad. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I almost took you out.
All right, now it's your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have the 5 of diamonds.
5 of diamonds, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna run like
Okay.
a normal person.
As your action?
Yes, at the full.
+2.
Yeah. Ooh, I got 4.
Oh, with your +2 is a 6, yes?
No.
Oh.
With that +2.
Well, that's
4.
a success. Would you like to spend a penny?
No. I think 1 space is fine.
Okay, so Miguel is able to move 1 space and is now 1 card away from the zombie. All right.
I like see you throw that potato masher, and I'm like, whoa, and I like dodge out of the way. I don't get as far as I tried to get.
Sorry. Sorry, I got really distracted, y'all.
It's okay. Now we're going to do our next round. So you get a 9 of diamonds, Miguel.
Yes.
Aster gets a 7 of hearts.
Thank you.
We've got a 4 of clubs for Kesh. So clubs in a chase is a complication. We've got a 4 of diamonds for Scuzz, and our zombie friend here gets a jack of hearts. Look at that, fancy pants.
Guess I deserve that.
Would anyone like to spend a Benny to get a new card?
Yes, please.
Okay. 8 of spades for Miguel.
Yeah, that's better.
Miguel.
What about you, Kesh? Oh, sorry, for Scuzz.
It's all right.
I'm going to call y'all each other's names.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'll spend a Benny.
Okay, you'll
It's
spend a
about
Benny.
Almost as bad as you could.
There you go. That is a 9 of spades, which is much better. Okie dokie. I believe the zombies are first.
I thought it was him, and then I was like, oh, the zombies are first. Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to go first. They're going to try to get you. They're going to do it as an action, so they can get up to you. Ooh, they aced it. Ooh, a 10. Yeah, so they're going to be able to get up here, but they only did it as an action, so they can't do anything else. So now the zombie horde has caught up with Miguel and Scuzz. So they are on the same card, which could be dangerous, but that's all they can do this turn. Who is next?
I believe Rossi.
Yeah.
9 of spades. Okay. What would you like to do?
Well, didn't think
Uh-oh.
we're gonna catch.
Uh-oh. What do you mean you can still run? Y'all aren't that far from the perfection.
Yeah, y'all are close. The two of you guys are close.
Yeah, we're close.
Yeah.
The zombies, they're starting to bite at your heels. What are you going to do?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run for it.
You're going to run? Okay, you're doing it as an action?
Yeah.
Okay, +2. Ooh, Jason?
Yeah.
Good.
7, 8, 9.
9, all right. That means you can make it to the perfection.
All right. I will run to perfection, jump onto the ramp, and look back and see that Scuzz and Ortiz are being overtaken by the horde.
Yeah, they are. Y'all better watch out. Okay, who's next?
I got an 8.
An 8. All right.
Wait, actually, it's me. 9.
Oh, it's you? You got a 9?
Yeah,
What would you like to do, Miguel?
I'm gonna run because they're like right next to me.
Okay, you want to do this with a
As
+2?
yeah,
as an
with
action?
the +2.
Great.
Yeah. I'm scared. That's a 5 + 2. That's a 7.
7's not quite a raise. That's okay. You can still go one card.
Yeah,
and you
but
wouldn't be next to the zombie anymore.
then they're just gonna catch up.
That's true.
I don't want to spend my bennies yet, though. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, you're gonna keep it. All right, so you move one card away from the zombie now. Very nice. All right, next up then is
Me?
Scuzz.
All right. Action to run. I use my grenade.
Action to run.
I'm getting out of here. Let's go. Yeah, baby. That's what I like to see.
Oh yeah, aced it.
There we go. So, 9.
9. That's with a raise. Where are you? That means you will be 1 away from the perfection.
Nice.
So you've got 1 card between you and the zombie.
All right, excellent.
All right, and I can take your cards when you're done.
Oh.
Who is next?
I have 7 of hearts.
7. What do you have?
No, we're done.
Where we went. Then it is
You're all done.
You,
Yeah.
Aster.
Me, I'm taking action to run.
Run. Action. +2.
Plus,
Plus fudge.
Fudge is tasty.
that's a 4.
Okay, well that's a success. You won't make it to the perfection though.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
I have confidence. That's fine.
All right, so you're gonna move 1 card. You are 1
Yes.
card away from the perfection. All right, next round. Miguel, you get a 3 of hearts.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me pass out everyone, then we'll do that. You get a 2 of hearts, Aster.
I need to change it because I have quick.
Oh, you do? You're
Yes,
right.
I've got quick.
How about a jack of
Yes.
diamonds?
Thank
Joker
you.
for
You're right. Kesh, it's a 4 of spades.
By the way, these cards are gorgeous.
I know, aren't they?
Oh.
Thank you. King of diamonds.
Oh,
for-
yeah.
For Scuzz.
I'm outta
And
here.
for our zombie friends, a queen of
No.
clubs.
Oh. Wait, do they get a?
They do. They
Yes.
do get a complication. Yes,
Good.
that
Unless
is a
they
good
spend
And
point.
then
Then-
Megan, before you put it away.
Yeah.
may
Oh
switch.
yes,
It was
yes. You wanted
Complications
to
from
switch?
that
Yeah,
grenade I
here's-
threw.
It's a 3 o'clock. You can keep this one if you
I'd
want.
rather keep that. Yeah. But you still take
It's a
this.
3 o'clock.
Oh, man.
Okay. What a mess. All right. So
I'll turn around and
who
shoot.
goes up?
I
first?
think that's me, King.
Yes, Kings. What would you like to do?
Action. I'm getting
Action
to
run.
perfection. Here we go. That is going to be a 7.
A 7. That is a success. You are able to make it to the perfection. I'm sure Kesh helps you, or maybe Kesh is like, no, I'm waiting.
Thanks, Aster. I appreciate it. Yep, you beat me this time.
Hey! It's not right.
Okay, next up is the zombies, and they do have a complication, so let me grab my book here, and let's find out.
They're on a diamond, right?
They are
right here,
on a
king.
diamond, yes.
Oh, diamond.
Yeah, let's find out. So, the complication is affected by whatever the chase card is. In this instance, it is a king of diamonds. So let's find out what the complication is for that.
Like super
Diamond's
bad.
character or vehicle is bumped. So that is the failure result. So first of all, they've got to make a maneuver roll. And it is a -2.
Okay, good. At least.
Oh my
it's-
god, they crit failed.
Yes!
Excellent.
So not only are they bumped back one, I'm gonna say they lose a turn because they crit failed. So
My grenade
they,
did help a little bit.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
there's let's say there was a couple of deer, just some like radiated deer that came through, and it kind of confused them, and they were like, "Wait, which way do we go?" All right.
All right.
Next up, since that was the zombies' turn, and didn't go very well. Who has the next
I
highest
think
card?
it's me, Jack.
Yes, I think you're correct.
Okay.
Aster, what would you like to do?
I'm going to full action run. Keep
Okay.
running. That's a 5, 6, 7.
That's a success. You are able to make it to the perfection. Next is Miguel. Miguel's just left.
Oh, am
Not
I?
next up, but who? Yeah, at this point, unless
right,
anybody
right.
else wants to take
You
an
want a hand
action.
up?
Yes.
I got you.
Thank you.
All right. Ooh, a 6. Nice.
There you go.
7, 8, and
8.
+2. That's a 10.
Did you also float on that one?
No, this is a sad one.
Oh.
This is sad.
So
Thank you.
that means that Miguel,
Yes,
you take
Miguel.
off, you get a burst of speed, and you are also able to make it to the perfection, ending our chase. Good job, everybody.
Now, question.
Yes.
Did I drag the food with us?
Oh, that's a good point. Did you?
Because I was the one who was pushing it.
That's a good point.
Am I able to run with it? Because I would have been running
So
with it.
it's hovering. So yeah, you
Can
could
I-
probably, but it might
Okay.
have been hard. It might have given you a -1, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll say,
So I took you.
let's do me a favor. Roll
Yeah.
roll a dice on roll a d6. 1
Okay.
through 3. You didn't bring the food.
3.
Okay, so y'all left the food.
No. Okay. I'm gonna be really just quiet, and I'm gonna go into the ship and like just start heading to the mess hall. Like I don't want to talk to anyone right now.
So as you all finally get on the ship, Jexa goes, "Is that everyone?"
Yeah.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
good.
All right, and she closes the ship, and the perfection takes off. And you all have the information that you have. And let's actually take a moment and introduce you to Hell on Earth. Hell on Earth is the apocalypse. The year is 2097. It is early October, and things don't look good in the world, but they haven't looked good in the world for about 16 years. Arguably, they haven't looked good since then, because this is Deadlands, and if you know Deadlands, you know this is a very dangerous place. So our crew here, they are the crew of the ship The Perfection, which is captained by Jexa Maddox, who is played by me, who we will meet. And they just got back from trying to make a food delivery, and they found everyone dead there instead. So that wasn't very good. So what would y'all like to do now that you're on the ship and it is taken off?
I'd
know-
like to head to the food that we were delivering and check on it.
Okay, you try to do that. And what do you do to do that? Do you go talk to...
I'm gonna first go and talk to the captain and let them know that, hey, like what happened, which is essentially we went with the delivery that we were supposed to do, and everyone inside of Cherrytown
Cherrytown.
was just dead. And,
What? They were dead?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, did something get them?
Not quite sure. I think someone saw, and I point to, was it your character who saw the future? Oh no,
It was me.
It was you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I point to your character and I'm like, said something about it might have been the food we delivered about a month ago.
What do you mean, the food? Was something wrong with the food?
Don't know, but we need to check it.
All right, well, so did you leave?
I went straight to the mess hall.
All right, you went straight to the mess hall. Where's Aster? Have you talked to her about it?
She's kind of pissed off, and no, that's a negative.
All right, well, well, I think we need to gather everyone together and have a talk about it. And she gets over on the mic that goes around the ship. Actually, she asks Poe. She says, Poe, will you ask everyone to gather in the mess hall, please? Poe says, yes, Captain. And then you hear Poe come over the loudspeaker. The captain wishes everyone to go to the mess hall, please. And then the captain heads there herself. So, do you all head to the mess hall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you were probably already there, Aster, and you actually see everybody start to come in. And then the captain walks in. She says, "All right." So, and she looks directly at you, and she says, "What the hell is happening? What went down in Cherrytown?"
Everyone's dead.
All right, I learned that, but I don't understand what happened.
I sort of, slide into the mess hall, pretty quiet, but when asked, say, well, Cap, we showed up at the warehouse. No one let us in. Had to break in, and then in the main area where everybody meets, just the whole town was dead.
And y'all think it's the food?
Looked that way.
Well, Captain, I was able to. I was doing a little tinkering and everything, and I was actually able to kind of like pull. I guess you could say the past, kind of see into what had actually happened, and it looked like, from what I could actually tell when we were trying to get everything else together, that people started eating the food, and then they started screaming and bleeding, and then they started dying. Now, I really don't. I know Aster's going to be taking it rough and everything, but I really don't think it was on her. I mean, it's been a month since we've been there, but that's all I could really get from what I could see.
I doubt it's anything you did, Aster. But this hydroponics is, it's better than anything that exists out there. I can't imagine that there's something wrong with it, but maybe we should check it.
But we eat this food. How could it have?
Well, that's my point. We do eat this food, and we're all still fine as far as I can tell, unless this is hell and we didn't know it, which I suppose it is, but it's not that kind of hell, you know what I mean? All right. Well, it sounds like we should continue on our path and go to some of these other towns that we've delivered to, just like we were going to, and see what we find there, I guess.
I can always go in, Captain, and take a look at hydroponics. Anything
certainly.
I can look at.
Certainly, take a look at the hydroponics, and maybe you do the same, Aster. And if anyone else has any thoughts, we'll do that too. All right. Well, y'all settle in for the night, and by morning we'll be to our next delivery.
Yes, Captain.
So she's gonna go and kind of head off to the front of the ship, and she leaves you all there.
Do we normally let Poe just drive us? No one.
Mm-hmm.
Trust that.
Yes, Poe is, what did I say? Personal
operating
entity is Poe, the ship's computer. Yes. So yeah, you all have a little bit of time. You can get ready for bed. Is there anything that you all would like to do or discuss while you have this moment?
I feel like I personally think that machines shouldn't be given free reign. So I feel like it's my personal bugaboo that we shouldn't just be like, oh yeah, the AI will drive us there and let's all go to bed. So I think Kesh just has a thing where he's gonna stay, someone should be on watch. So he's gonna stay up until someone else gets up and then he'll go to bed.
So do you go and hang out on the bridge?
Yeah, just hang out. I just sit in the pilot's seat.
Every time you do that, you hear Jexa from her quarters, which are next to the bridge. And she's like, Kesh, that I'm sleeping right here. Poe is not going to do anything that he couldn't already do.
Yeah, but Cap, it's a machine. Machines break. Someone should be sitting near the controls in case he decides to take a holiday or something.
I don't think the machine on the ship that the collector built is going to break anytime soon.
Everything breaks eventually.
All right. You do you. But just make sure you get some sleep.
Yeah, when someone else, wakes up, has their morning stare out the window, I'll get some shut-eye. Just rest here. Sort of, sits back. Sometimes he just naps in the chair.
I'm going to break you of this habit one day.
Haven't yet.
I want to knock on Aster's quarter door, and
I'm not there.
whoa,
Wow.
Knock. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, I
But
knock on
just
it,
know
I'm
that
like,
she
yeah.
is not there.
Are you in the hydroponics bay? Then I would go look for
you there?
And the reason is I figure that you're probably not getting much sleep tonight, so I bring along one of my books. And I wanted to ask. So he sort of comes in, and I imagine you're
I'm
looking.
inspecting everything, looking at each leaf, like all the vegetation, the water. I'm in it.
What are
looking?
you looking for specifically? Anything in particular?
Poison, anything that's rotten, anything that's dying, any sign of disease on these plants.
I mean, I'll say you've been spending some time looking, and everything looks totally fine and normal.
Okay. At that point, like if you're coming in, she would just slump to the ground.
I go, hey Aster.
You scared me. What do you want?
Oh, I just figured you probably weren't going to bed like everybody else on the ship yet.
You know me too well.
That's what I thought. I was wondering if, I know you were saying something about you can't read, and now literally love sharing books. So I was wondering if you'd like to talk about this book I'm reading.
Like a bedtime story?
I mean, maybe it'll help you forget this, because staring at it all night is not going to solve anything.
I know, but this is mainly my fault.
It's not your fault. Just let me share some of it.
Fine.
And it is a book about King Arthur.
Ooh.
It is not the most like bedtime story, but it's the closest thing he has.
No, it's fine.
And I mean, I think for him, like knowing that your character doesn't read very much by herself,
I'm illiterate, so for those of you who know, that's one of my hindrances.
I want to, of course, because I think books are the greatest thing of all time. So I would love to share whatever, and this has probably happened before when you've been angry at some point, and you probably have heard this story before. So, so there's that.
So she sits on like the bench that we always sit on when you're doing the storytelling. She's like, she thinks it's really cute, but it's also like, it's a little annoying. She just wants to be by herself. But it's like, okay, that's family. Let me listen. So she sits down and she just stares at you.
Yeah, and he just kind of goes until like, probably you give him the sign that you're done, and then he's like, all right, don't stay up all night.
I appreciate you, friend.
Same.
I'll be in bed soon.
And then he goes off to his quarters.
Okay. What about Scuzz and Kesh? Well, Kesh we know, but what about Scuzz?
So Scuzz at one point, he would have gone back to like the loading bay, and he's always just like inspecting. He wants to make sure that this ship is like tip-top shape. And then he actually starts to head to Hydroponics as well. When he peeks in, he sees the two of them sitting there because he wants to go and comfort his friend as well. And then he just kind of smiles and nods, knows that she's going to be good right now. And then he starts walking down the hallway and into the engine room, and then it's just kind of like this like low, just you just hear like all these metal on metal things being tightened. You hear some steam go off as well too, as he's just fixing up anything that he can, making sure that he's settled in, that the ship is good to go.
As you're doing that, Poe goes, I don't think you should do that.
Oh, you tell me this all the time. Hey, it's always good to keep you up and going.
I'm always up and going. I don't need anyone to make me up and going.
You know, you've been telling me that for years, and have I listened to you yet?
No, which you should.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm gonna keep doing my thing, all right?
Fine.
Got a wrench.
Yeah, this AI is not gonna like us.
It's all right. It's up there.
Okay, so it sounds like after that, I assume you head off to bed eventually.
I'd give it a couple hours.
Get some sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you all go through the night. It's fairly uneventful. Maybe you get a little bit of sleep, Kesh. Maybe you don't, waiting for someone else to wake up. The captain kind of has a weird sleep schedule. So sometimes she wakes up early, sometimes she doesn't. Today, she's woken up early. Once everyone is up, you hear Poe call for everyone to meet in the mess hall once again.
I'm the last one to get up.
Okay.
I have heavy sleeper.
You do have heavy sleeper. Is there a roll that comes with that?
To wake up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, let's do that now. Let's see if you wake up and you're able to hear Poe.
Yeah.
We also, as a couple of us,
Yeah.
need to do rolls too for night terrors.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Night terrors.
You do yours.
No, I don't have night terrors. I just sleep.
I don't
know. 6, 5, but -4.
Oof.
So 11. Well, so it's 11. 11. 6 plus 5.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
11 minus 4.
7.
7. Okay.
So I wake up.
You wake up.
But it's still hard.
It's tough, but you wake up. All right, so we got some night terrors
Yeah.
here. Let's see how well Kesh slept.
That's part of the reason I don't like hanging out in my cabin.
I get you.
Okay. I'm fine.
Kesh slept okay. Night terrors didn't get you too bad. What about Aster?
I rolled a 5.
A 5. That's a success. So same thing. You maybe had a few nightmares, but they didn't get down into your skin too much.
Okay.
So it seems like everybody's
Scuzz is already
okay.
in the mess hall. He's messing with our water dispensary right now because I know that's been on the fritz.
On the
recently.
fritz. Okay.
So, typically, last one to go to bed, first one to wake up.
Hope that doesn't taste like blueberries anymore. I mean, not that that was horrible, but
I don't even know, Captain, how the blueberries actually got in there. Actually, it might have been Ortiz, I think, slipped a little something in there.
why would he do that?
Oh,
He's always adventurous and everything.
I read it in a book
Wait, about blueberries?
about like a fruit water thing. It's supposed to be healthy and tasty.
I'd rather-
Smoothies. They're called smoothies.
Well, I thought there was more to it.
Fruit
I don't.
juice.
Not what I remember reading, but I'll check back on that.
Well, next time, just don't do it with all of our water.
It wasn't supposed to be a continuous thing.
All right. Well,
And he's fixing it. I'm giving him more fun.
right. You're giving him more work to do, like he needs more work to do. But I appreciate the sentiment you got there.
It's all right, Captain, I got it.
All right, everyone. We got a bit of a change of plans. The collector's contacted me, which means we got to do his job instead. So we will be doing that first. Let me explain to you where we are headed and what we are doing. And we will get right back to these towns. Don't you worry. It's next on the list, all right? But you know how it goes. If the collector has a job for us, we got to take it as soon as he gives it to us. All right. So we got to pick up a package. He gave us this thing called the tracker. I don't know who wants it, but this is how you're going to find your package.
Can I take a look at it, Captain?
Yeah.
All right.
And it looks a lot like that does. It's sort of like a rough-hewn rock. You got to really eyeball it. This is a tracking device. He said it to only focus on the biggest points. It's going to pick up other points. It maybe picks up ambient points of some kind, but you want to just focus on the main ones. And it glows different colors. And it pulses as you get closer. It'll pulse faster to whatever it is you're getting closer to.
Captain, what exactly are we picking up?
That I don't know. All I know is it is a package of some sort. What kind of package? Well, that remains to be seen. But this device right here should help you find it. We will be going to an old Pentacorp building. It's pretty simple. Get in, get the package, get out, and then we deliver, and then we're back on following this food problem, all right?
Yes, Captain.
Without messing with it,
Pentacorp.
without
yeah.
messing with it too much, can I make a roll to see if I can kind of maybe figure out what this is?
Yeah, totally.
Do you want
Make a roll at, I'm going to say at a -2.
-2?
Let's see. I'll let you choose. Like, this could be...
Do you want like a smarts roll or?
I would say something like science, or it could
Science.
be...
Okay. Weird science?
Sure, I'll take weird science on this one.
Do I know anything about Pentacorp?
Make a common knowledge roll.
That's a 5.
Make a common knowledge roll at a +2. A 5.
Yeah.
So, looking at this thing, I mean, as far as you can tell, it looks like a rock. A 9. Yeah, Pentacorp was a major corporation that has been around for a long time. It was run by the Deadlands. And it is their like major corporation. They did all kinds of stuff. They sold books. They got into science. They got into all kinds of stuff. So you would know of this building, or know of this company at the very least.
Captain, do we know the significance of this being a Pentacorp?
Oh, well, not any more significance than anything else, as far as I know.
Right.
Where exactly are we going?
It's just it's an old isolated Pentacorp building. It's not actually in a town. You know, sometimes they had their research centers or whatever. I think it's something like that.
Oh, okay.
Still in the maze, though.
Yeah, it's still in the maze area.
Maze.
Yeah, we don't get to leave the Great Maze very often whenever you're stuck like everyone here is. But we've arrived at the location, so you all just need to get yourselves together and get out there and get this package.
All right.
All right. I will see you on the other side. I'll make a run while y'all are doing this, so just let me know whenever you need me to come pick you up with the ship. You know how to do that, Kesh?
You bet, Cap.
Yeah.
Safe cap.
Is there anything y'all would like to do before you head out?
Just get the normal, suit up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weapons, yeah.
Gun to be safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shitty.
I'd head over to Aster too and just poke her on the shoulder, be like, "Hey, you sleep okay?"
Yeah, I might have had 3 hours of sleep.
You doing all right? You doing all right?
No, I'm not going to lie to you.
I would hope not.
I'll be fine. It's distraction.
Yeah. But hey, don't take it too hard on yourself, okay? We'll figure out whatever's going on.
Let's go.
All right. Punches her on the shoulder lightly and then walks out. Lightly.
Just so you all know, if you all maintain not sleeping for very many hours, you will start to take fatigues.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the captain sets you off. She always sets you down kind of a little bit of ways from the building, so you have a little bit of area to kind of scout before you get any closer. So she finds a little copse of trees that she sets you down nearby, and then she takes off once you are ready. And you can see the building off in the distance.
All right. So then the first thing I do is start scouting, looking around for anything in the vicinity dangerous. I take it that's what you were going to do too?
Yeah. Anyone who wants to make a notice roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Not notice roll for that, but any time that we go off ship, one thing Scuzz always does is he watches it to make sure everything looks good on the outside.
Okay.
Can I make a
Sure,
just a
yeah.
notice on that?
Make a notice roll.
4.
4?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
a 4.
7
4?
for me.
7. Okay, so you look around, Miguel, and everything seems pretty normal as far as you can tell. Same for you, Scuzz. You look at the ship, it looks normal, it seems fine as far as you can tell.
Good.
You look around and you also don't see anything. It seems like, for whatever reason, this building may be isolated enough that there, at least for right now, don't seem to be anything wandering around
What's
it.
the terrain around the building?
It's pretty typical wasted west, just dried out flat land. There's some trees around it. It's a little bit of a forested area, but not a whole lot.
Okay. All right. I will, as is traditional, when we go into these steps, I'm going to try to set up a mind link.
Okay. All right.
So just psychically link everybody.
Make your roll.
8.
8. Ooh, that's a success with a raise.
Mm-hmm.
You get more distance with a raise. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Sweet.
5 miles with the raise.
Ooh.
Dang.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
And I'll
That's awesome.
connect everybody and loop in the captain
Okay.
as much as she can.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just get still for a second. My eyes sort of zone out, and I just reach out with my mind, tap into everyone's mind so you can speak without speaking.
Feels like a
Right.
cold hand crawling over our brain.
Well,
Scuzz just shivers. He's still never been used to that.
Yeah, I was just going to verbalize that because it is always strange. You guys in there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Ortiz, if everyone wasn't in here, I'd let you know.
Still weird.
I look at our rock.
Yeah, that rock is pulsing with a black glow, but it's very faint.
Right. So, good starting point. Just got a little pulse now.
If you kind of hold on to it and turn around, it pulses less when you're facing away from the building. It goes slower.
Right. So, I guess that or way.
All right, y'all head towards the building.
Yes.
Okay.
As we walk, I just want to reach out to Hawksley.
To Hawksley, okay.
Say, sleep?
Mm-mm.
It wasn't your fault, you know.
It's vegetation's always my fault.
Is it though? Same food we all eat. Everyone else is fine.
I take care of it.
I get that.
Look, let's focus on the mission. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, of course. Of course, we're not really talking.
Thanks, Rossi. Thanks.
No, I mean, I'll say that, and when
Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
I'll just like.
And I just look at you like
A mind wink.
Yeah, just everyone's just walking on this.
All right. So as you all head over towards the building, you notice that it's kind of a weirdly, it looks like it's triangular somehow. It's kind of a weird shaped building. It's just a little odd. But you do see a pair of front doors.
From the outside, I try to ascertain what kind of building. Like, is it industrial? Is it like?
Sure. Make a common knowledge roll.
Okay. I do not have a high common knowledge. Look at that. I have a 3. So
A 3. So you kind of look at this building. You're like, this building it seems like a strange building. Like you can't quite tell. It looks like an office building, but then it also kind of looks like a warehouse type building, and you're just a little confused about what the purpose of it is.
Are there any windows?
Mm-hmm.
Are there windows that we can reach and look?
There aren't a lot of windows on the bottom, but there are windows up higher, but they look very covered in dust. So even if you could, you'd feel like you wouldn't be able to see much.
All right.
Does the front door look like it has anything going on?
Not that you can tell.
All right.
I mean, so we just knock. Who's there?
Couldn't hurt. Get a knocker to see if it's unlocked.
That's true. Just everyone be on your guard.
As we start getting closer to the building, I'm holding our little rock out.
As you get closer to the building, it pulses faster and a little brighter. Yeah. So what do you want to do? You want to go in, try to go in?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's feel the door. Let's see the door's locked first.
Do it, yeah.
Okay.
Like quietly.
Yeah.
Stealth?
Down low.
So you
Stealth?
Sure, if you want to stealth, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Let's
Ooh.
do it.
By all means.
That one thing.
8.
Okay, yeah, that's with a raise. You definitely are sneaky quiet. Sneaky. 3? Okay. You are less sneaky quiet.
You're studying the building.
Yep.
You got distracted by the
I was
cube.
distracted by the glowy
for me.
cube.
5.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Crit fail.
Again?
Wow.
Wow.
This season doesn't
Dice.
like you.
I bought these
got
dice
me
as an early Christmas present for his
bad.
character, but I guess it's not working.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm distracted by this thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I
Run
just
right
kicked
into
a
it.
big old piece of
So
metal.
you run right
It's
into
like
it,
as I'm like slowly.
and as you do that, you just like bump right into him because he gets right in your way, and everyone just goes. Nothing happens.
Oh my god. Sorry, y'all.
Pay attention.
I'm trying to. Sorry.
I'll ease open the door if it turns. Is it like a knob?
It's like an like handle door, so it's not a knob. It's just something you would either pull or push.
Okay. I'll see which way it goes.
It looks like it pulls.
Okay.
One pulls, one pushes. Oh, which one is it?
Alright.
We'll
I will,
find out.
Gently like push in the thing and.
It's a pull. Sorry, I had to. Okay, so you go to pull the door open, and as you do, there's kind of a big, like a musky, dusty smell that kind of wafts out. But the door opens, and it looks dark inside, a little dusty. What would you like to do?
This doesn't look too pleasant. Let's just try to keep it down a little bit. Shall we quickly?
Yeah, you got it.
All right, so y'all head in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all go into this building, and it literally, I mean, it looks like an old office building of some kind, or it also kind of looks sciencey, this building. Like, it looks like you see a directory that says lab and says a few other things like that. But it basically is sort of a lobby area, and then there are just hallways that go off different directions.
I'll take our little rock and just kind of point which direction.
Okay.
I'm getting a little bit more of a pulse from.
Yeah, as you start to point, you do notice kind of off to the right that it seems to be just the teensiest bit brighter that direction. Pulse is a little bit faster.
Looks like we got a faster pulse this way. Is there a sign up that says?
Yeah, can we look at the directory, see what's that way that we're heading towards?
Yeah. Let's see. There's a bunch of stuff that way. There's
okay.
there's like a handful of
Okay,
stuff that's
no
that
worries.
direction.
Cool.
Okay.
This is also a multiple story building. So there's levels here.
All right.
Okay.
So what would you all like to do?
I'll, as Twittly's going like this, I'll just sort of see if that does anything.
As you pointed up, it actually, the pulse slows down.
Oh.
Clever.
Smart,
Good enough.
yeah.
All right.
First level. Possibly.
How ransacked does this place look?
Decently ransacked.
Yeah.
It's definitely covered in dust, and it kind of like there's like a stapler on the ground. There's just like random stuff that's been knocked around, probably multiple times.
Yeah,
over
I'm
many
just
years.
looking. I think and everyone would be used to this, but as he's supposed to be paying attention to where we're supposed to go, he's also like looking into every alcove, like at shelves for anything that he can grab.
There will certainly be books in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kid section.
Then he like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna be looking for. I want to do a notice roll first.
Yeah, make a notice roll.
May I make a notice roll for footprints? Any
Yeah.
fresh footprints?
Yeah.
Sticking around.
Yeah, anyone who wants to
my
make a
notice
notice
is-
roll for
my notice
various
is
different
awful,
things,
but-
go right ahead.
I'm gonna do more.
As in
Ooh.
A 5.
A 5,
Yeah.
okay.
9 for me.
9.
You're 7.
15.
15, and my notice sucks.
Wow!
Dang,
Look at
nice.
that tiny little die.
Yeah.
Megan's
Bone die.
bone die that she gave me.
Oh,
It's
I
good.
was gonna
I
use
got her
it.
one
I
too.
forgot it at home.
Next time.
Yes.
Okay, so you had a 5.
Mhm.
So you're looking around, and you see there's a handful of brochures that's kind of up front in sort of like a lobby area, but you don't see a lot of books in this particular room.
All right. He's still going to just slowly grab one of those
Okay,
and
take a brochure.
and take it.
Oh, sure. It's like Pentacorp.
Well, this is what I am literally just trying to gather as much information about everything that I can. And so whenever we go on missions, obviously he's usually like trying to stay with the group, but every once in a while if it's like if it was like a library, he would like very much be
freak
like,
out.
Yeah. So taking the brochure isn't that surprising.
Okay. What were you looking for, Kesh?
I'm just like keeping my eyes peeled.
So you don't really see anything that stands out a whole lot. I mean, this place has clearly been ransacked. If the doors are open, that means people, are going to come in and out. Any kind of place like that. I mean, you would especially know, being kind of a wanderer, that you take any opportunity you can get, and that's what most wasters are like as well.
Right.
But yeah, you don't really see
It's
anything.
more about listening. Like if it's
Listening?
been really ransacked, just see if like
You don't really hear anything, as
Okay.
far as you can tell. You're looking for footprints, right?
Yeah, any traction.
You do see some tracks. They look like they are a little older. There's a little dust that's settled on top of them, but not much. It's quite different from the other ones, and they kind of look like you'll see like a foot, and then you'll see kind of a long line next to it.
Someone's been here recently, dragging something with them. Just keep your eyes out. I don't think they're here still, but look,
Oh,
You never know.
right.
Good catch.
I'm curious. If it doesn't lead to where this thing is, I'd like to see where these lead to afterwards.
just one footprint and then a drag. No, like 2 footprints
No,
and a drag.
if you were to, it looks like it continues on.
No, I mean, but like the
And a
pattern.
peg
Oh,
leg.
it's like a footprint drag. Footprint drag.
Oh, so then it's someone's leg.
Sounds like a peg leg.
Okay, I thought it was like a suitcase or something.
Yeah.
I was thinking like a stick, like a
No,
walking stick.
yeah. Okay. All right, let's find this item, and then I'm curious.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this privately to Ortiz. You know,
Okay.
Any waster TP out here, Ortiz?
I chuckle and I go, no. Why do you always ask that?
I know you're curious. Just like to stay up to date.
Got it. I'll let you know. And then I go, so weird. Like to myself.
All right. So, what do you all want to do next?
I guess we'll, if the light lights up in the direction of the weird tracks, we follow that way.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Okay.
keep our eyes peeled.
All right. Yeah. I mean, you can continue. You just continue following it, basically.
Yes.
It takes you. Go
Are
ahead.
they leading in the same direction?
So the tracks kind of go off down into a door, and the tracker takes you all kind of to like a corner room. So it's different.
Okay.
Which one do you want to follow?
I mean, follow.
The tracker?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the tracker
yeah.
first.
Okay.
But if
Yeah.
it goes to a door, I want to listen at it first.
You want to listen? Okay, make a notice roll.
Pretty.
5.
Yeah.
5. Yeah. So you listen to the door. You don't hear anything.
Alright, I will look at the doorknob. Is this a push? Or a
Oh,
pull
this one
situation?
has one that has like a knob, so you're
Okay.
pretty sure it's a push.
Alright, open the knob. We'll push it.
Okay. Yeah, it opens. You hear it as it opens.
Okay. I'm
It
sorry, Twittly. Is that too loud for you?
it looks like a darkened office.
Got your light?
Yeah, so you all head into the office and it continues
Oh, I didn't bring it with me. but
blinking
Okay,
a little
yeah.
bit faster.
Wow. I'll pull out my flashlight.
I guess we'll switch.
Yeah. Yeah, here, I'll hand that to you and I'll hold on to this.
Alright, I'll flip on the flashlight.
Okay, all right, so you're able to see a little bit better in here. It looks like an office.
As they're looking around for whatever's in this office, I'm going to be watching the door very carefully, listening,
Okay.
keeping the sort of lookout
Okay.
for the team.
Okay. Yeah. So you all, I assume, are trying to like move the tracker around the office.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you move it around, it mostly stays kind of the same in here.
Up,
You
down.
went up.
Yeah.
When you go up, it calms down a bit.
Point down.
It goes up a bit higher whenever you go down.
So
When you get closer to the floor, it blinks faster.
the basement.
Secret stairs around here or something.
Yeah. So you're gonna look around for stairs.
Yeah.
Make a notice roll. 5.
8.
8.
Same.
5.
15.
15
15 with all three of us.
Yeah, you all look around a little bit and try to kind of see, but Miguel gets there the fastest, and you actually notice that not only is there a door name that has stairs written on top of it, it's also the same door that those tracks went through.
Oh, of course it is. Like, did we say it the same?
Mine was quieter, but yes.
Yeah.
We're looking.
Yeah, over our little mind link, you just hear me go, I think our friend might be looking for a similar thing to us.
Alright,
Yeah. His tracks are leading down here, or their tracks are leading down here.
sure. Alright, let's just play it quiet and stay up top then for the rest of the time.
Okay, so what now then?
Follow the stairs.
Yeah.
Go down the stairs?
Yeah, down the stairs.
All right, down the stairs you go. And yeah, you see the tracks seem to lead down there. So you all head down to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone make a notice roll.
5.
Yes! 8!
8.
Double
9.
4s.
Wow, 4, 9. Okay, so Kesh and Scuzz, you all see pretty much the same thing that you saw on the other floor. This is another like floor that seems to have offices. You're not entirely sure, you've just arrived, but it's hallways with doors. You all see the same thing. You also occasionally hear just like a
into the mind link. I go, someone's here, and it's that person.
I hear him too.
This is so. We went down the stairs. Is there a door or is it a hallway? Sorry. What?
So yeah,
what do we
you're in
see?
like a stairwell, and there's more stairs below you, but you all went to the next floor. So the next floor down essentially opened the door, and here you are. There's like hallway,
Sure.
there's
So you're
more
right.
doors. Looks very much like the floor above.
Our tracker, if we point it down the hall versus like down in
I
diagonal.
was gonna say if I kind of go down towards the
If you
ground
go
here.
down towards the ground, it blinks faster.
Hey, I think we skip this floor. It's starting to blink more downward.
Is the sound coming from this floor?
Yes. As far as y'all can tell, it seems to be.
One of us needs to make sure to watch the back.
Why don't y'all go? I'll keep cover here. Let you know if this person starts moving. I can make myself more sneaky.
We know if it's a person or not.
I mean, there's feet prints here.
There was a foot drag. We all know what a foot drag.
Let's get what we came for, because
Yeah.
that's the mission, and then we'll come back up and
All right,
investigate.
I'll stay here, and if I hear them come, I'll let you know.
Okay, so you're going to stay on like at this stairwell,
At the
basically.
stairwell,
Okay, and the rest of
basically.
you are going to drop down
Mhm.
lower. Okay, so you go down to the next floor.
Before they do,
Mhm.
I want to cast boost trait on myself.
Oh, okay.
For, stealth.
Okay, make your spellcasting roll, whatever that is.
So he grabs a book from his pack
Yes, because Miguel is a bookworm.
because he is a bookworm, and he does a bibliopathy roll, which is not great. We're gonna
Uh-oh.
spin
a
that.
penny. Okay.
Please. 4. It's
4. That's a success. Yeah.
It's not as cool though.
That's cool. Success.
Yeah, so I know you wrote it, like where what the books were, but I don't see it anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, here it is. So for boost lower trait, that's the special edition one.
Oh,
Yes. So he pulls out this really nice book,
yeah. Okay.
and with that really nice book, he basically does better at that roll than
You have to spend less power points.
Yeah.
You spend one less power
one less
point,
power point. Ooh, so it's only one.
which is really nice,
I do
especially
like
for
that.
boost lower trait. That's a powerful spell.
Yeah. So he talks to the book spirit. It is a book on nature. It's like animals. It's basically the Animorphs, except not Animorphs. But it's basically about kids who turn into animals, and so it's like this image of a panther for being sneaky.
Oh.
And so that's what sort of you see this sort of aura engulf him for a second, and then he just gets really quiet.
Being stealthier. I like it. Okay.
Very cool.
Very nice. Very nice. So that raises your stealth a die type, correct?
Yep. Yes, it does.
That's awesome. Okay. All right, so the rest of you all are heading down. There's what looks like at least one more floor below you, as far as you can tell. So you just want to go down one level?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you do so. And I assume you go through the door, and you see pretty much the same thing. Everyone want to make a notice roll?
Yes. 4.
4.
Baby,
Oh,
let's
no.
go.
No, it's
Baby,
just
let's
a 2.
go. That is a 15.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Ooh.
You got a 4? Okay, so you come down, you see pretty much the same thing. This is another building, although I will say you notice that this one seems a bit more, something about it seems more science-y in just the way things are built and the way things are set up.
Okay.
Not only do you see this as well, you hear that same kind of,
Oh.
but you hear multiple.
Oh.
Guys, that noise that we heard above, sounds like there's more down here.
How many more?
3, 4, I can't really determine how many more, but there's definitely more here.
Yeah. Let me look ahead.
Be careful, right? I'll before he goes through, I'll stick the little tracker.
Yeah,
Right.
so same thing where you're pointing it forward. So whenever you point it in the same direction that you all went the first time, it pulses faster and glows a little bit brighter. And then it's the same thing when you point it down. It also glows brighter, goes faster. And when you point it up, it's less.
I thought we were on the bottom level.
I said you might be.
Oh shit.
As far as you can tell, it seems like
it's
What's the read?
the read is it's the same forward, but it's brighter. It looks like it pulses a little bit more pointing down. And there's got to be a sub basement or something here.
Has to be.
Ortiz,
Or
you
a-
still paying attention?
Oh, yeah. I heard that there's more down there.
Yeah. I don't know how many more, but definitely more than I think you're dealing with up there.
Yeah, then I'll just come down and be with you guys.
Okay. So you're coming down to join them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to just concentrate again. I zone out for a second. My eyes blur. And I send out these waves of mental energy so that when people look at me, my mind just sort of erases my existence out of what they're seeing.
Okay.
Maybe.
I like
We're
it.
about to see it. Yeah, barely. But it's a 5.
5. Okay, that's a success. You're able to make yourself invisible, and you all notice that Kesh is no longer around, as far as you can see.
All right, let me just pop out into the room and see what's going on.
Okay. So you are noticing? Is that what you're doing?
I'm going to be quiet.
Oh, you're going to be stealth. I like that. I think you get like a +4, something ridiculous to your stealth because.
It's like a -4
For the other
/
ones?
-6 for other people.
Okay.
Not particularly good.
Oh, what'd you get?
2.
2.
But they got a -4.
All right. So right, they do have a -4 to that. That is a good point. So what is your goal? What are you trying to do?
So I want to walk out into the room.
Okay.
Twittly's box says like that's the way forward. So I want
Okay.
to walk out there and see what's going on because we're hearing all these scraping noises.
Mhm.
Now I might kick over, like a upturned chair, but that's because I'm so focused.
Yeah. You all hear like a bit of a crash and clatter. Chair falls over.
Hey, you alright?
I'm fine. It's just some debris in here, but don't worry about Twitly.
That's not how you stealth.
Okay, I'm gonna look around and I'm just not gonna reply to that. I'm gonna look around and see if I can figure out what these things are and see if there's another like a trapdoor or a staircase or anything.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Make a notice roll. Ooh.
7.
Aced it. Okay. So 7. So you take a little bit of time. This building, I mean, you all saw it. It doesn't seem huge unless there's a lot in the back, but it doesn't seem to be very huge around. It seems to be taller. It goes up and down more than anything else. So it doesn't take you very long to kind of look around and see what you can see. So there are a couple of things. You do see another staircase. And you also see what looks like a zombie. You just see one of them, and he's kind of like shuffling into another room.
But like a foot draggy zombie?
That one doesn't seem to be. As you continue to walk around, you do hear more movement, though, behind some doors, some things like that. You suspect there's more than one on this floor.
Okay. Alright, there's definitely some zombies limping around here. There's a staircase over on this end of the room.
Why is it always gotta be zombies?
You should be lucky that zombies
So-
could be something worse.
Wait, Kesh, you said limping. Is it the same noise as we heard before?
Yeah, I think so, but only seeing one. There's definitely some other stuff around here, Hawksley.
Right.
Just, I'll come back and sort of lead the way.
All right.
And I'll go back and just, politely touch Hawksley. All right, Hawksley.
You all need to stop scaring me and touching me like that.
My bad. Just let you know I'm here.
I see.
Well, not really.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
I hear.
I hear. I'm gonna take my machete out.
Okay.
Okay. I'll walk about 15 feet ahead of you, and I'll tell you when to turn and when to go straight. All right?
Okay. What? Scuzz, where? Are you near me?
Yeah, I'm
Miguel.
I'll get you the staircase.
Yeah.
Scuzz
Miguel?
can-
Have I caught
I
up?
assumed you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Then if that's the case, I start cracking my knuckles.
Okay.
And
All right.
I pull out my wrench.
So y'all are
Yeah.
following.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take out my knife.
Okay, take out your knife.
Quieter
Kesh.
than.
Let me
all that.
wind this back here.
So it sounds like y'all are stealthing. So everybody make me a stealth roll.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm.
Four.
Hold on. I only got one hand, y'all.
8 for
I
Hawksley.
have a D6 now.
9.
Aiming
Ooh,
clutch.
9.
Nine.
9. Okay. All right. So you all are able to successfully stealth. You make it to the stairs without any incident.
Good.
And what now? Would you all like to go down the stairs? Look at the stairs. Think about the stairs.
Point down the stairs.
Consider the stairs. Whenever you point down, it does seem to
All right, it's still.
pulse faster.
Is there a door that closes this hallway?
Not the hallway, but the stairs, the stairwell. Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can quietly close it.
Okay. Make an athletics roll or stealth. Let's do stealth. Make stealth. That makes more sense.
Can I assist?
I don't think it's going to crit fail. Did you just crit fail? So.
I can't use buddies on crit fails.
No, you can't.
I go to reach, and then whatever
And
happens.
before you can,
I,
Aster's like, I got it. And whenever you try to reach it, you let it go, and it just slams. And you hear, and you hear some dragging. And you see a couple of zombies come around the corner, which means we're going into a combat.
I am so sorry, everyone.
Well,
Yes,
All right.
everyone blame Aster. That's why this
All right,
combat
here
is
we
happening.
go.
crit fails.
All right, you all just
had a
see
lot of
2.
Diana's got one.
Yeah, we've got 3 so
He's
far.
had 2 and I
I've
had
got
1.
2.
We've got a 10 of diamonds for Miguel.
Miguel?
Nice.
We've got an ace of hearts for
another
Aster.
ace.
We've got a
Your second
king of spades for Kesh.
Yeah.
And for
Joker.
Scuzz, we have a queen of hearts.
Ooh, okay.
And for our zombie friends, we have an 8 of hearts.
All right.
Okay, who's up first?
Maybe
Me.
that's-
Is that ace?
An ace. Yeah, you see 2 zombies, and they aren't next to you, but they're eyeing towards you.
I'm debating on shutting the door. No, we have no way to lock the door, and we don't know. Are zombies intelligent in this world? Would we know that?
They're not. You would know that they're not most of the time. It kind of depends.
Most of the time. I guess I'm fighting. All right. I grab my machete out and I will step into the room, so I allow everyone else to get in there and just have it at the ready.
Okay, y'all are in like a hallway, basically. So you were in the hallway that was going into a staircase, but you didn't quite get to.
Okay,
like a
and the
big
zombies
hallway?
are coming from the other side,
They're-
not the staircase side.
Not the staircase side. No, they're coming from the other side. So imagine there's rooms on either side of this hallway, and then there's this door to the staircase, and so zombies are coming down one of the sides of the hallway right now.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna start running towards the zombies and start fighting.
Okay, I'll say you would be able to get over to
Sure.
them. At this point, you could attack if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh. We're gonna use a Benny.
Benny.
It's a 3. 5.
A 5. Okay, and you are trying to hit with your machete.
Machete.
A 5 will hit. Roll your damage.
Okay,
I
so
got
that's
lost.
9 points.
9 points of damage. Okay, that will shake the zombie.
Okay.
Very good. All right. So you just kind of like, you knock into it and it's still up, but you can tell you dazed it a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, I can take, did I already
Oh,
take your
yes.
card?
No, right here.
Who's next?
I am.
You are.
I'll
Okay,
stay
what'd you
on.
like to do?
Shit, Hawksley, and I'll run up with the knife and try to.
We've all
Okay.
made mistakes.
You will get a gang up bonus of
It's
plus
just
1.
the guy who just like kicked over something in the room.
We're all making mistakes. It's okay. I joined the club.
5.
5
Gang up of plus 1,
plus
6.
1, 6. That'll hit. Roll your damage.
Ooh, ace that.
Ooh.
So 5,
That's fire, baby.
Nice, nice.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Ooh. 8, 9. So that's the same. So you will. Are you going after the same one?
Same one, yeah.
Okay, you take out that zombie.
Okay, I'll just
It
pull
is
out
gone.
my Bowie knife and just shove it up underneath its chin.
You just. Can they see the knife, or is the knife part? No, the knife would be
No,
part
I
of your
don't think
invisibility.
I'm invisible anymore. So
Oh,
it only
okay,
lasts
'cause you're
a certain number of rounds.
Okay, all
So
right.
I think I just pop back in and then jab it.
And right as that happens, like all this gore just comes pouring down on your hand and knife, and you just see that right in front of your face. There's still another zombie there. Who's next?
Queen.
Queen. All right. What would
Okay.
you like to do?
I see the two of them taking care of it. There's just the one other zombie. We all made it over to the stairwell, though, right?
Yeah, y'all are by the stairwell.
I'm gonna. I'll just nudge Miguel and be like, just gonna go down a little bit farther, make sure our way is clear.
Okay.
So I'll start heading down the stairs, making
Okay.
sure that we're clear down.
Yeah, as you open the door, you actually hear, and you see there's actually one down below, but there's one kind of stuck on the stairwell, and it sees you.
We're not clear.
Who's next?
Me.
Is there anything else you wanted to do?
No. I mean, if
Okay.
he sees me and he's kind of stuck on the stair, I'll wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the other zombie,
Okay.
and you see me just crack my neck and walk up.
Gang up
That was a
bonus of
haymaker.
+2.
Yeah, just haymaker to zombie's face.
Oh, that should have. Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Okay.
+2.
Ooh, no.
Oh, okay, Benny.
It wasn't a crit fail, but it was pretty close. Yes. Yeah, no.
No?
No.
No.
It's
All right.
a 3. It's a 3.
You go up
Oh,
there
dang.
to try to hit him, but the zombie kind of like moves out of the way
I
and
got dodged by a zombie.
tries to bite at Aster instead. All right. Did I already
Yeah,
get your
Yes,
turn?
I hand it to you.
And is that everybody? Okay. Did the zombies go? They didn't.
No, they have
I
not.
mean,
They
they don't
have not,
have
right?
to go.
I totally stacked everything on their card. That's fine. Okay, so this one is, I guess I already said it was trying to bite at Aster, so that's what it's going to do. Got a 5. What is your parry?
6.
6. So it
Nice.
tries to bite at
I
you, but it does not
dodge.
quite get there. But you all notice, and you hear a kind of a drag again, and you turn around behind you. 2 more zombies are coming up.
Like from the other end of the hallway.
Yep.
We have company.
All right.
Okay, do we want to keep engaging these zombies? Because they could just keep coming.
I'll just, through the mind link, I'll say, we gotta take this one out, otherwise we're not gonna be able to get away without it.
All right. King of diamonds for Miguel.
Finally!
Get it, baby.
King of hearts for
Get it, baby.
Aster. A 6 of hearts for
Not
Miguel.
getting it, baby.
And oops, I dropped it on the floor.
Oh,
What is
It is a 5 of diamonds.
I don't want it
You
anyway.
get
Dang it.
And
Not as good on
for
this side of the table.
our friendly zombie friends, they get a 5 of spades. So that's not too bad for y'all. Oh, I don't have these on anymore. All right, so who is up first?
I believe hearts is up before diamond.
Reverse alphabetical order,
Yeah.
so yes, you are correct.
I swing at the one that just tried to bite me.
All right, make your roll.
God.
That's exactly what I rolled last time.
Benny.
Benny.
Trying to fight. Oh my god!
Did you just do it again?
Yes.
You
I crit failed.
Wow.
Put it on the
Okay.
list.
I'm gonna say this zombie is really agile, and you go in and try to hit it, but you miss it, and it kind of makes you step weird. I'm gonna say you take 1 fatigue.
Okay.
So you will have a -1 to everything you do for a period of time.
Oh, poop.
Okay. You can still. Oh no, that was your attack. Would you like to move or anything like that?
No, I'll
Okay.
just stay engaged with this zombie.
Okay. So who's next?
It's Miguel.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna punch it.
Punch it.
Yep. Or try to.
You get a +2.
All right. Much better. That's a 7. with my
That
dice.
will hit. Roll your damage.
All right. Let's go. D8 is my. I love my strength. My strength is great.
I know I have a D8 as well.
Yeah.
Nope, not that I don't. Just
Ooh.
joking.
Do I? If it.
If it
Explodes?
aces, yeah. You add it all together.
That's
Get it.
6.
Yeah.
That's another 6.
Holy crap butts.
That's 4. So 10, 14. This was a 3 before I knocked it over. So 15.
Tell us how you absolutely destroyed this zombie.
I am. My prize is a little beaten up because I tried to punch a zombie and it dodged. And I don't like that. But as it's going to bite Aster, and she like dodges out of the way, I used the momentum of its head like going for her to just like grab its skull, yank it, and then like punch it with my other fist. Like,
Oh,
That's nasty.
I like it.
I messed up.
It explodes a little bit on your hands.
And I go, that's gross.
Oh boy.
I like that
All right.
Rossi saw me do it and was like, that doesn't
what
make
is it?
sense. It doesn't.
No, I was just trying to do what you were like, grab it and then pull it towards me. And I was like, what's he doing? And he's like, I'm punch it. And I was like, I guess that just like.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
that works.
I
You grab by
don't
the
fight.
hair.
I don't fight in
Yeah,
real life,
no.
you guys.
I like it. I like
That's
it.
cool.
I like it. All right. Who is next? Did you want to move or anything?
There's two more
There's
coming
two
down
more.
the hall.
How far away is
Yeah,
that?
how far away?
I'll say you could get there in one turn without running.
Okay.
It's not very big.
Yeah, I'll head towards that.
Okay, so you walk over to them. All right, great. Who is next? Okay.
I'm going to follow Ortiz,
Okay.
turn around with my Bowie knife, and just whichever one he comes up to, I try to slash in with it.
Okay. Great. Make your fighting roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you crit fail too?
No, it's the right side of the table special though. It's the 1-2.
Oh.
Give it the old one.
This table's a 1-3. Like,
Oh,
hard.
Okay. Shoot.
You have two.
Yeah. This is where all of my PowerPoints are coming back from though.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying again. I'm gonna do it twice, by the way.
Okay.
All right.
Attacking twice.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a
Minus
fun
2.
episode.
Yeah.
But you have again a bonus of +1.
+1, I
So you'll get
ace
a
that,
minus
so
1.
6, 7, 8, plus
Minus 1.
1, so 7.
7. Okay, so not a raise.
No.
But that is a hit.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
Just crit failed my damage. 3 damage.
Oh, 3 whole damage. As you go over to hit it, it's just kind of like you hit it in a spot where it seems to be bonier, and it just doesn't seem to like do much of
Alright,
anything.
I'll come back in with my other attack.
Oh, double
Baby.
sixes, baby.
Boxcars, let's go.
Okay, so that is an 11 minus 1. 10.
Yeah, that will hit with a raise.
Nice. Alright.
So don't forget your
Yes.
Wow.
9 for my strength. 10, 11.
11. Yeah. Tell us how you kill it.
Yeah, so I just go to slice in first, and I end up just punching it in the chest, and that's not working, so I just break it down the inside and all of its guts, like,
Everything
sprout.
comes
Yeah.
falling out. Yeah. All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. All right. Last but not least.
What are the zombies?
There's one more.
Oh.
There's one more, and then there's 2 in the stairwell.
You're next.
I'm next.
Yeah.
Zombies are next. Okay. So this one is going to try to attack you, Kesh, since you just.
Ew.
Yeah.
This character's not really built for hand-to-hand combat.
What is your parry?
It's 5.
That's what they got.
Oh.
Let's.
Ew.
Oof. 8. 9. 9 damage. What's your toughness?
7?
7. So they will shake you.
Okay.
So this zombie just like gets like a bite into your shoulder, but doesn't quite get all the way through your clothes yet. It just starts to graze you. Okay. Who's next?
I think it's just me.
Okay.
They said there's the one. It looks like it's stuck in the stairwell.
No, there's one lower in the stairwell, and then there's one kind of halfway up, and now that they've seen you, they're kind of starting to head towards you.
I'll walk down to
Oh yeah, I
one.
did forget about that. Okay. Whap. Okay, we'll make a fighting roll.
I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna spend a penny.
Spend a penny.
5.
5. That will hit them. Roll your damage.
Take that, you, with my awesome, amazing wrench. 5.
5. That will also hit. Oh wait, this is damage.
That's damage.
Damage. That will not do anything to him. So you try to hit with the wrench. It just kind of like. It just kind of
Has
like.
a metal plate in its head.
Yeah, it gets like stuck on something, and the zombie is just kind of like.
Crap. Yeah, I was stepping up to try to hit that thing down the stairs, but didn't
Okay.
do much. Y'all, got you on the stairs.
Okay.
Coming.
Was that everybody?
Yes.
Okay, next round.
All right, we got a joker. I feel a joker for somebody this round. Not
Oh boy.
Zion.
No.
Ace of spades for Miguel.
Yes.
6 of diamonds for
Okay.
Aster. A 3 of spades for Kesh.
Okay.
And a 5 of clubs for Scuzz. And for our zombie friends, they get a 4 of diamonds.
At least you didn't give them the Joker.
Yeah.
Okay, who
That would
is
have been a
up
crit fail.
first?
Ace.
That ace. Let's
Miguel.
go.
So Miguel sees this zombie that tried to attack you, right? And I'm gonna just try to grab its head and like hit it with my knee.
Okay, I like it. Make a fighting roll.
Yeah, because I'm a martial warrior. I have martial artist and warrior, so that's how I'm doing this. Yes. All right, that's a 8.
An 8, yeah, that is a success, but not with a raise.
All right, so then a D8 plus a D6 for my melee. That's not fine. That's not gonna do damage to it. It's 5.
5. That is not going to do anything to it. You try to punch it, doesn't quite work. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. Who is next?
Oh,
I have a 6.
What do the zombies have?
They have a 4. So
Okay.
then
So it is you two.
it's a 6.
Okay. I'm going to run towards the stairwell to go help out.
Okay. Okay. Running towards the stairwell to go help out. So yeah, you can get there. I'd say you could get into the stairwell into a zombie.
Okay.
Let's go.
4.
4 will not hit.
Okay.
Just miss.
I'm keeping my Benny though.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
There's 1 left.
All right. Who is next?
That'd be me. I got a
Is
5.
you?
Yeah.
Okay, great. What would you like to do?
So I'm gonna take 2 swings at this thing.
Okay. So you have a +1 now, so you'll be at a -1 basically with your multi-action.
All right. Here we go. My first one is nope, not gonna do it.
Whoop. Oopsie doodles.
Oopsie doodle. Second one. Ooh.
Ooh, aced.
Aced it. 5.
5 will hit. Roll your damage.
Nice.
Damn metal plate!
So what you need to do is not hit the metal plate.
I know. Hit the metal plate. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Getting too hot.
Next up is them. So the zombies in the stairwell, they are hurrying up to you. So now the other one is up there.
I like the new verb.
And one is going to attack. Thank you. One is going to attack you, and one is going to attack you, Aster.
Okay.
So this one first up will be on Scuzz. That is a 2, Scuzz. What is your parry?
Aha! 4.
4 does not hit. Tries to bite. You're able to dodge it. The next one, ooh, aced it. What is your parry?
6.
Aster? 6. That was an 8. So that's
Ooh.
going to hit. Let's find out damage. 6. What is your toughness?
6.
Okay, so that will shake you. So you will need to unshake before you go on
Okay.
your next turn. So it's able to just kind of like, again, kind of gets a bite in, but it's holding on to you and hasn't quite gotten through to the skin yet.
Okay.
Also, you all see that there are 2 more coming down in either hallway, and it sounds like there are 2 more coming up the stairs. But they
Okay.
haven't reached you yet.
I have to unshake. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Shook it.
And there's one next to me right now, or 2?
There's one next to you, but there are 2 off in the distance coming up.
Okay, and I'm next to Ortiz.
Yes, the other gang up bonus of +1.
Okay, I'm gonna try to attack twice.
Okay, so you have a -1.
Right. My fighting is a number that I recall. So that's good. 4?
4 will not hit.
You get 1.
Okay. Alright, so I'll just like slash, but nothing's happening.
The zombie is like,
All right.
With both of his hands up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just right.
All right. Was that everyone?
Yes.
All right. Next round.
Dang.
All right. For Miguel, it is a jack of spades. For Aster, it's a two of spades.
I need another one
You do,
afterwards
right.
or one number.
Oh, it's a jack! Yes! Ready for
There it was.
everyone.
It was coming.
All right.
I'm really far away. I got
Very nice. Next up is for Kesh, it's a four of clubs.
Yay.
And a six of diamonds for Scuzz. And for our zombie pals, it's a six of clubs. Okay, so you've got a joker, means you got a +2 to everything you do, except don't forget your fatigue, so it's technically
So that's
just a
+1. Okay.
What would you like to do?
Unshake.
Oh, yes.
That's vigor or
Spirit.
spirit? D6.
I always have such a hard time with that.
Ooh.
8.
That's a success. You are successfully unshook.
And can I fight or do I have
Yes.
to wait? Yes. Okay. +1.
So you're in the stairwell.
4.
4 will not do it. You try to just fight out of it, doesn't quite get through.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Is it fine?
Aster wants to fight, but I want to keep these bennies in case because there's more zombies coming.
Yeah.
But also don't forget you have a +2 right now
So wait a minute.
because of the joker.
That's
you'd
including
be
your
+1
because you have the -1. It's a
+1.
I'm a +1.
Cumulative
And actually you'd be at a +2 because you have gang up.
So would that have worked?
What did you roll?
that would have been a 5.
5.
Yeah, 5 would work. So roll your damage.
Oh.
I didn't count the gang up.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. Yeah, 10 will shake the zombie.
Yay. So now that I'm unshaken, no, because I still have fatigue. I would still be at a
You still have
+1.
fatigue, so you're still at a -1.
Okay.
Until the end of this combat, you'll maintain that fatigue.
Okay. Good.
Okay, who's up next?
Me.
Okie dokie.
Jack of spades.
What would you like to do?
I see us flailing around at the zombies a couple of times, and I go, all right. And he reaches for his side, grabs the same book that he read to you last night, the King Arthur book. And he turns to a chapter where the spirit was tied to like this adventure that this little kid read and it just made him really courageous and brave. And I'm casting Smite on you, and me.
Ooh.
And you, actually, I could do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 PowerPoints though. But yes, we all have Smite. So that's a plus. Oh, well, I gotta roll for it first. Yeah, because I mean, with all the zombies coming up, we're gonna need more attacks.
More
So that's a 5.
Ooh,
It's a +5.
each?
No. That's a
That's
5
a 5 success.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, no. I was
Got excited.
That's a +2 to your weapon's damage.
Okay.
And I believe that's for 5 rounds, correct?
Yeah, for 5 rounds.
Sweet.
Hopefully we won't be here 5 rounds.
Right, hopefully. But yeah. So,
All right. Very nice.
Thank
a
you.
lot of magic, but yep.
Okay, is that all you're doing this turn?
I can't attack, right?
You could move still if you wanted.
There's no.
You could attack, you would have just to have had to
Yeah,
set
set
that
it
hand.
at the beginning. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, great. Who's next?
I think it'll be me with the 7.
Great.
So I'm guessing these zombies are down. I mean, like
Yeah, they're
like
down
a step or
below
two
you a
down.
little bit.
I'm gonna reach into my pack, and you just start to hear Scuzz. He's just saying, please, take whatever you can, move them, please. And I call upon you to make sure that we can actually get out of here safely. And he pulls out this, and you see him like flip it in his hands, and it looks like a canister. And he tosses it up in the air, and he grabs it with his wrench, and then he just twists like the wrench really hard. I'm gonna cast Elemental Manipulation for air to see if I can push the zombie down the stairs.
Oh, cool. I like it. Okay.
So I have to first see if I can make this thing. If I can make. Oopsie.
Yeah. Your spellcasting roll here, or your science roll.
5.
5 will do it.
So I'm able to do it, and then it just so if I'm using elemental manipulation air to try to push it, I guess what would I roll for that? That would be weird science.
Well, you basically already did because you're using elemental manipulation. You made your weird science roll, so that was a success.
Okay.
You successfully did that. So you're wanting to push it with your.
I'm wanting to.
So
just
I'll
compressed
say,
canister.
Yeah, whenever you do that, the zombies kind of. So this is one of those stairwells, kind of like the one outside, where you go down some, and then there's a platform, and you go down the next, and so it kind of pushes them down to the second platform there.
Cool.
Great. All right. Next up are the zombies. So those zombies kind of like stumble down and then they start to walk back up. I'll say because you did this, they can't quite get to you this turn that they're aiming to. The other ones in the hallway, those two that were closest to you all have now gotten up next to you, and then the two behind you are getting very close, but they haven't gotten into melee range yet.
Okay.
But the one that you were fighting is going to go after Kesh.
Dang, they really like you.
They sure do.
What is your parry?
5.
They got a 2. So this one is not quite able to get you. I'm going to say there are 2 more and they were able to get there, so one is going to go on you, Miguel, as well.
All right.
What is your parry?
6.
6. Okay, that one did not hit. And then let's see, we're going to pick which one of you. Okay, another one's going to hit Miguel. Ooh, that one aced it. That is 11.
Yes.
What is your parry?
It's a 6.
A 6, so I believe that will be with a raise.
Yeah.
Yes, it will. 1 raise, so that would do a wound to you. Would you like to soak it?
Yeah.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, I will.
You should.
All right, make your bigger roll.
I'm just looking at my bennies. How many I can afford
I
to.
couldn't soak it.
Oh no, do you have any other bennies to re-roll it? No. Okay, you're taking 1 wound then. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay.
It like gets me really good on the arm.
Yeah,
I don't like
gets
it.
a bite and you've got 1 wound. All right, next up is Kesh.
Okay. I'm gonna try to attack this one close to me with my knife. Is
Okay.
Ortiz is right there?
Yeah, so you go to +1.
Okay. It's aced. It's 8.
An 8, so that it will be a hit, but not a raise.
Okay.
Don't forget you get a +2 on your damage.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Smite.
Okay.
And it's magic. That's not gonna matter, but it's cool.
It doesn't matter sometimes.
It is pretty.
Okay. 6, 7. +1 or +2?
+2.
Nice. Okay, that's 6, 8.
8. So you will. Let's see. This one was already. We're gonna say this one's already shaken. So you take that one out because we had one that was shaken and I forgot about that. So how do you murder him?
Nice. What does your smite do to stuff, Randy?
It so literally you see the spirit come out of the book and it forms into the sword like the shape of an Arthurian sword, and it flies over wherever your weapon is. So as you slice with your weapon, there's just like this ghostly form of a sword just like slashing.
Nice.
through it.
I just went to like fight like normal, so I take my Bowie knife and I try to slash across its throat because that's what I was trained to do. So I do that, but the Arthurian sword is much longer and just takes the head off completely. So I like slice and I'm like.
I love it. All right, awesome. Next round. I see that over there, Miguel.
I'm sad.
9 of clubs for Miguel.
Ooh. All right. No complications.
No complications. We got a jack of hearts for Aster.
Thank you.
Nice.
Got a 7 of clubs for Kesh.
I'll take it.
And for Scuzz, you got it! Oh,
Let's go!
We've got an ace for the zombies
Yes, that's a
Everyone
trade-off.
gets Betty.
Yay!
Do you need another one, brother?
Hmm?
Do you need
Oh,
another
no,
one?
I'm good. I'm good right now. Thank you.
All right. So that means first up is you. You get a +2 to everything you do.
So they, is it just, are there any more coming up the stairs that we can tell?
As of right now, you don't see any more.
We don't hear any coming up the stairs. And then the platform, are they close enough? I want to try to run down, bash these things, and try to knock them down the stairs more.
Okay. All right. So are you trying to hit both of them?
Yeah. See if I can try to get in the way to side, so I can kind of almost like a pinball or something.
So let me think. Okay. I'll say if you get a raise, you're able to do that instead of doing additional damage.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
That works. Rushing down, big old and I maneuver myself enough to where it's not going with the metal plate in the head.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, you aced it.
Go, baby. That's an 8.
9, 10.
9, 10.
9, 10.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a hit with a raise. So
Yeah.
that's exactly what you need. You go over, you're able to push both of them down the stairs. As they go down the stairs, they bump into the door. They just like kind of roll all the way down. And when they do, you actually see that there are more zombies downstairs.
Ah.
But you have gotten them away from you.
Good. I just say in my head, I'm like, yeah, we got a lot downstairs, y'all.
Can you shine your little box down there and just see if it's down there?
Yep. Boom. I got that stuck in my. Hold on.
Yeah, if you shine it down there, it does seem to be glowing brighter.
No.
We'll shine it. All right, who's up next?
I think it's me, Jack of Spades.
Yep.
Oh no, it's them. We got an ace.
No,
All
that's
right.
right.
So there are 3 on. Oh no, there's just 2 on y'all now. So 1 is going to go on each of you. We'll start off with Miguel. They get a +1 for gang up. What is your parry?
6.
6. They aren't able to hit you. Wow, look at that. I got a 5. All right, this one on Kesh. They got a 3. Look at that. Not able to hit you there either. I don't think there's anyone else on anybody, but you all do see, it looks like now the hallway where you are is starting to fill up with zombies. And if you look behind you, there's more behind you as well.
Yeah.
All right, that was it for their turn. Who's up next? So we had a Jack somewhere.
Me.
It is Aster.
So is there one? There one's near them. Can I go after one of those?
Yeah, if you want to go back up the stairs and go near them. Yeah, there's 2 over near them. actually.
Okay, I'll go after one of them.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Ooh,
Nice.
8, 9, 10, 11 with
9,
smite.
10, 11. Okay,
So
yeah,
this-
that's with
this-
a raise.
it's
Smite
9.
is just for
It's 2 damage.
damage. I'm sorry.
Oh, what'd you get then?
It's 9.
9.
That's still with a raise, so add an extra d6 to your damage.
+2. You're about to murder
Oh
one.
my god. Okay, well, hold on. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, and tell us how you murdered the zombie.
I'm running up the stairs and my machete just goes like, goes upwards and like literally just splits it up.
Ooh, gross. Yeah, whenever you do that, you like blood just kind of gets all over Kesh specifically. Just Kesh.
What did you call it?
It's an upper chicken.
Reverse half chicken.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have my machete. Yes, that's what I do.
Weapon out. I'll see your weapon.
Okay, it's right here.
Oh.
Wow.
Holy that.
I can't do it. There's no room here.
You'll take off literal heads. We want to keep these heads.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, you murdered that zombie.
Yeah,
Who's next? It looks like it's just Kesh.
7.
I also.
Oh, you
it's me.
got one. It's you. It's you. Yeah. It is Miguel.
All right. The one that's standing, not reverse half chicken, is right next to me. I'm gonna attack that. actually.
Okay.
That's the wrong one. Nope. Nope.
Oh, okay.
I miss. I got a 2.
You got a 2. Okay.
I'm changing
Okay.
my wild die. And it's just not doing well tonight.
All right. Then, did you want to move, or you gonna stay where
If I move, I take like an attack,
you're at?
right?
You'll take at least 2. Because there's 2 of them.
Yeah, like I'm like holding my shoulder and I'm thinking about moving, but I'm also in a safe. Wait. Yeah. I'm in a safe plot. Wait, because they're both right here, right? Is there a game
Now they are.
bonus?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, you get a +2.
Then I would have got a 4.
Then you would have got a 4, and that would be a success.
Oh, cool.
Or wait, a 4.
No,
or
yeah,
5.
yeah, no, it wouldn't have been a 5.
Oh,
It would've
okay.
been
If
a
it's
4.
not a 5, then that's not enough.
Yeah. You got my hopes up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I will just stay where I am.
Okay, great. All right, then next up is Cash.
There are 2 zombies in front of us on this end. 1.
There's 2 in front of you.
Didn't
and
she
then
just
there
take one out?
More. Oh, if you.
I took
there
one
were
out.
3, though.
Oh, okay.
There were 2
Yeah.
new ones.
So
there's
two.
still 2. And then there's more behind them, but they're not at melee range right now.
Okay. But none from the other end of the
No,
hallway?
there are some behind you, too.
Oh my. We're gonna need to.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Yes.
Okay, we gotta get to the stairs. Gotta stop dicking around, and I'm gonna try to slash 2 of them since it should be flat because of the gang up bonus.
Okay. So are you trying to do
I'm gonna
2?
attack twice,
Attack twice?
and
Okay.
then I'm gonna move no matter what happens.
Great, perfect.
Okay. That is a 5.
A 5. A 5 will hit. Roll damage.
Okay, that is 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 will shake them.
Shaken's good enough.
You can use bennies to reroll damage, just letting you all know.
I just need it not to attack me as I run.
Okay, yeah, it's shaken.
Okay. Slice across one.
Did you?
Just put me down. Put me down for one, Adam.
Crit fail?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Okay.
So many.
How many? What do I stand at?
You're at 1, Diana's at 2,
Oh.
I'm at 2.
I'm at 2.
Counting.
Yeah.
It's just on tonight, y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you go to slash it, and when you do, you kind of like fall forward and bump into the wall, and you're gonna take 1 fatigue for a period of time.
Can I still move?
Yeah.
All right. I just slash and I slash, bounce and I just bounce right off the wall and just.
Go. You're gonna take 1 attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's 5.
5's my parry.
Okay. What is your toughness?
7.
They got a 3.
Ooh.
So they
Catches the back of my riding
That's
coat.
a nice toughness.
Yeah.
That is pretty nice.
Yeah.
All right, so you take off running. Great. Let's go on to the next round.
Smite only is up for like
2 more rounds?
It's been a while.
That was the second round, I think, right?
So 3 more rounds.
2 more.
2 more.
So this and then the next one.
Okay.
We use a new deck of cards since we.
3 more rounds.
Thanks.
3?
Yeah.
Nick says 3.
Oh.
Nick's painted.
7 of diamonds for.
That makes me so
Miguel
happy.
down there. 10 of hearts for
Thank you.
Aster.
Ooh, that's a
Jack of diamonds for
Yeah.
Kesh, and a king of diamonds for Scuzz. And for our friendly neighborhood zombies, we got an ace of spades.
There's nothing friendly about these.
Not friendly neighborhood. No.
Okay. Who is up first?
Jack of diamonds?
Diamonds, right? Or didn't you say an ace?
King. No,
King.
I don't think there's
It's
an ace.
it's you.
Yeah, it's you. It's
Oh, I thought you had
I have an
ace.
8.
Oh, an 8. How many zombies do I notice down here at the bottom?
You can see. I'll say you can see like 4 of them, but beyond that, it's a bit hard for you to tell.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna mind link with everybody. Be like, y'all, there's at least 4 that I can see here. See if I can distract them or something. And I'm again gonna reach into my pouch. And you see him pull out what looks like a little like glass marble, and then some powder as well too. As he shoves it on the ground, takes his wrench and smashes it. I'm gonna try to cast some invisibility on myself.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Benny.
Benny.
5.
5. Okay. That's a success.
Cool. So I go invisible, and I want to get down to the side of the door where these things are at, and just kind of like just chill up against the wall.
Okay, so you're just trying to get down there close so you can see a little bit?
Yeah, so I can see a little bit more, and then I can kind of tell them what's going on.
Yeah. Whenever you get down there, you can kind of like see they're still trying to like figure out where you went, but you can kind of see like it just looks like there's zombies everywhere, just absolutely everywhere. Some of them have lab coats on. Some like it literally looks like maybe they've been here for a very long time.
I'd be like, guys, I definitely can count on my hand multiple times how many zombies are down here. Yeah, ain't looking good. Unless there's another way or something, but there's no way we're gonna get down. We're gonna get past all these guys and try to get inside. I mean, I can try to sneak inside and get it because I'm currently invisible.
All right, let's go on to the next round. That was probably more time than you had to talk.
sorry.
That's okay. So you all get the basic idea that there's a lot of zombies, and he's invisible right now. Who's up next?
Jack of diamonds.
Yep. Perf.
Okay. All right. See if you can snatch that box. Twittly, and I'll run. I don't know. Can I make it to the end of the stairs?
So let's see. I'm gonna say that they're coming up the hall, but you have to make a turn to get to the stairs. So I'll say you can get halfway to the stairs this time, because it's gonna take you a little bit of time to run. You can only go so far.
Okay.
It's not very far, but next time you can get to the stairs.
All right. Do you know running die?
D6, unless it's different.
No, I was just asking if you want me to roll for it.
Sure, yeah, if you're running. Yeah, go for it.
5.
5. Oh, yeah. At that point, if you're running for 5, I'll say you'll be able to get there without running next time. We'll say it
Okay.
that way.
Sure.
All right, who's up next?
Is 10 of Hearts me?
Ah, okay. What would you like to do?
Defend the staircase and fight the two.
Fight the two? Okay, you
Yeah.
want to hit both of them?
Yeah, let me try the attack twice.
Okay, so let's see. Miguel's still standing there, so you'll get a +1, so you'll technically
It's a -1.
You'll be at a -2 because of your fatigue.
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh. So they both ace. I roll them
Roll them
both.
both. Take whichever
8,
ends up being the highest.
12, 13, my +1. 13, 14.
14. Yeah, that's going to hit with a raise, so roll an extra d6 for your damage.
4, 5,
Plus
6,
2.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
How do you murder that zombie?
I do what Kesh does, and I'm just gonna take my machete and just go up into the jaw as well and rip it, and then give him a wink, and then I go to fight the other one.
Okay, make your roll.
No, that's gonna be a -2.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that won't hit.
okay, well we
You
got
felt
one.
pretty good about the other one, but now there's a bunch of gunk on there, and it kind of
Yeah.
makes your machete slippery. Okay, who's up next? Or did you want to move or anything?
No, I'll stay here.
Okay.
I think it's you.
It's me? Okay, yeah, so there's 2 zombies on you, and there are more that are starting to come, but we'll just take care of the 2. One's gonna go after Miguel, one's gonna go after you.
2 or 1?
2.
There's still 2?
Oh no, you took one out.
Yeah.
So just one. So
Okay.
we'll say it goes after you. Since you just tried to attack it, it got a 1. It fails miserably. So it's a little confused by both of you being there, and it kind of tries to go for you, and then
But it smells the
changes.
blood on my shoulder.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute. Yeah. The zombies that are down by you, they're still kind of wandering around because they can smell you, but they can't seem to figure out where you are. But there are a few, and they can hear the noise upstairs, so you can see that they're starting to climb the stairs again. They're the ones in the hall coming up. There's some coming up behind you, and if you go one more round allowing that, they're going to block off your exit.
Does this staircase go up to or just down?
Which one?
The staircase
It
that.
just goes down. It's just the one down. That was everybody, yeah? Next round.
Oh wait, no, it's me.
Oh, it's you.
It's me.
Okay.
I'm sitting here like, yeah, that's it. Oh wait, no, I have a turn. I am going to try to attack this zombie, and then try to run, even though that's going to be an attack.
Okay, I like it.
I know.
Or when you kill it, it's no attack.
Or when I kill it. That's a 4. But it has a gang up.
That's true. You
So
got
that's a
gang up.
5.
That's a 5. That'll hit. Make your damage roll.
All right, cool. D8, D6. Let's go. 7.
Plus
8.
your smite.
Yeah. Thank you. 9.
9 will shake it.
And then I'm moving.
All right, so you're gonna move. You're heading towards the same direction that Kesh went?
I think so, but actually, we need to keep this stairway open so that we can get back out. Or are we going down? Like, I guess I would think really hard. Like, what should we do? Should we all head downstairs? Should we try to keep the stairwells open?
Well, Kesh has already taken off
That's
the
all.
other stairway.
Oh, okay.
And then...
The downstairs stairway.
Oh, you're going downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to the other one. Okay, downstairs.
So that's what I
That's
mean.
where you're headed. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what our group plan
Then
is.
you were already down there. I thought you were going to the other stairs.
Mm.
That was my mistake. So you're down there next to invisible Scuzz.
Okay.
Where?
Yeah,
But that
Sorry.
means the zombies are going to start coming after you.
Yeah.
The
Alright.
zombies are coming from
the-
the stairs on
So
the bottom?
there's a hallway, and in the middle of the hallway there's a staircase going down.
So where are they blocking off our entrance when you said that?
Well, I was talking about the staircase going back up.
Oh.
That's where I thought Kesh was going.
So yeah. Is there a door over there?
Over where?
In between down the hall to where the stairwell goes back up?
Yeah, there's some different offices or doors as far as...
No, I mean literally to that hallway, like that
Yeah.
stairwell.
Yeah.
I want to go and brace my back against the door so that they can't get in.
Oh, okay. So you're trying to brace for the stairs that are coming down?
I mean, I guess they're coming down to that
They're
main
not
floor.
necessarily coming down there.
Okay.
This is a bit confusing. So there's the stairwell y'all came in to get to
Right.
this floor. Then there's a stairwell that goes down one more. Scuzz is
where
in
they
the
are.
stairwell going down, and so is Kesh. The other stairway is how you would
Which
get
is what they're
back
blocking.
out. That's
Okay.
what's being blocked. The
Got
one to
it.
get back out will potentially be blocked.
But they're also coming in through that way, right?
They're down where they're down at the bottom floor. So there are 4 levels. The
Yeah.
4th level is where Scuzz is and Kesh is, and that's where they're coming up. But there are other ones in the hallway as well. So they're coming from multiple locations.
Mm.
yeah. It just sounds like they're coming no matter what. So
Okay.
I'm gonna head downstairs. I'm gonna be with my
Okay.
friends if
All
I'm
right.
gonna die.
They're heading downstairs as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. What are you? This is the next round, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's do that. We'll find out what's next. All right. 4 of diamonds for Miguel.
Oh, you can get the joke.
4 of clubs.
I need a
for
new one
Aster.
when you have a moment.
6
Thank you.
of spades instead for
Sorry.
Aster.
Thank you.
Because you're quick.
I am quick.
King of clubs for Kesh. And a jack of hearts for Scuzz. And for our zombie friends, a 9 of diamonds. Okay. So, who's up first? I believe it's that king, Kesh.
Yes.
King Cash. Yeah.
King Kesh.
Okay, so I'm looking into. I have no idea where Twittly is, but I'm looking into at the bottom of these stairs. There's a doorway, and it opens up into a room.
As far as you can see, there's a bunch of zombies in the way.
There's a bunch of zombies in the way. Are they close?
Yeah, especially now they can see you.
Okay, I want to wait until they're like crowding up on the door, and then I'm gonna try to do something.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hold.
So you're gonna go and hold. Okay, great. Then who is next? I believe
That'd be
it's-
me.
Yeah.
Are there any zombies directly in the doorway? Am I able
Yes.
to sneak through?
There are some in the doorway, but I'd say you can sneak through. If you
Okay,
want to.
yeah. I want to try to sneak.
Okay.
Sneak through them.
Yep.
That is an 8.
An 8. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a success. I'll say that you, especially with your invisibility. Yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
you can sneak through.
sneak through, and I got. I'm just like this is essentially how I'm holding everything.
You sneak through, and when you get in there, this place is crawling with zombies. They are everywhere.
And I kind of point my thingy in what direction?
Yeah, whenever you're pointing a flashlight?
No. I got the little stone.
The stone. Okay.
The blink.
Yeah, as you point it, like there is one direction kind of off in that same corner that you all had been going to before. It does blink brighter. There are zombies everywhere, and actually you notice it's blinking in a few different directions down here. But those are a lot lighter. And you do remember Jexa said that you're really focused on just the main big one.
Yeah, I'll just tell them there's a lot.
Okay.
Can I think back real fast?
Sure.
I'm just gonna say, you grab it. We'll hold the stairs so we can get out.
Okay. All right. So, I'll say that unless there's anything else you wanted to do, that sounds like.
Yeah. I wanted to get in and see if I scope out the place, see what kind of direction where the flashy blinky was taking me.
Okay, great. Who's up next?
I think it's.
I'm holding until the zombies get really close.
Oh, I have a 6 of spades.
6 of spades.
You.
I've got a 9.
You got a 9.
So
You.
it's issues. Okay. Yeah, the zombies are going to start like tunneling through. They're going to come up to you. I'm going to say 2 can reach you on this stairwell.
That'd be pretty
Um,
close.
Yeah, that's very close. Do you
Okay,
want to
yeah, I want
try
to move now.
So you're going to have to make an agility roll to interrupt him. It's
Okay.
imposed. So you go fast.
Am I more agile than zombie? I am not.
What'd you get?
I think
You have.
But
Is that 3 bennies though? You have.
failed.
yeah.
Oh.
No.
You're not going to be able to get through. So you try to get past him, and these zombies just like there's just absolutely no way they
Held too long.
They're going to attack you. 2 of them. So that one got a 6.
That's more than my parry.
You about to die.
Yeah.
You're still rolling, Megan.
Oh my
I
gosh.
aged it twice.
Mm.
Oh.
13 damage. What is your toughness?
7.
Okay, so that is going to be 1
5.
raise. You will take a wound. Unless you
I'm gonna try to soak.
Okay.
That is... You're gonna give it right back to me, right?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a bigger roll. Yep. Yep.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's
So
1.
good. Okay, that was 1. Here comes the next.
Mm.
Ooh, wasted.
Mm.
Oh, okay, that's a raise. Oh my god. 6, 12, 14. 14, that's gonna be...
It's 7 over.
14, so it's just one raise. That'll do... you aren't shaken, that would do a wound. Would you like to soak it?
Guess I probably should.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Success!
Taste it.
Okay, so both of
All
these
right.
like tear into your shoulder, but you're able to
Right.
like pull. It's a
Great coat.
Yeah, it's a good
Right,
coat.
This coat is really
It's a
helpful.
Kevlar writing.
All right. So you were unable to do that. I'm gonna say there's like two on.
I was unable to interrupt, right?
You were unable to interrupt, so they continue their turn. So this one is going to attack you. It's got gang up, so it's got 5. One's your
6.
parry. Okay, so that one's not gonna hit. Ooh, that one aced. That one got 5 over. That one got it with a raise. 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. What is your toughness?
6.
6, 13. That's going to do 1 wound. Would you like to soak it?
I have nerves of steel and I can ignore 1 level of wound.
You can do. You'll still take the wound. You just won't take the wound penalty.
Okay, so let's do that.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
take a wound. You're still just out of -1 with your fatigue. As
Okay.
opposed to the -2 you would be at.
Oh, okay.
So who's next?
No, I can go.
Yeah, if you want to,
Wait.
you can go now.
Yeah.
Okay. These zombies have attacked me. I'm just gonna try to zen out for a second, get my mind together. I'm going to try to channel a technique I learned when I was working for the UN. I'm gonna do artificial REM induction,
Ooh.
and hopefully I can reach far enough back into these zombies' heads to just like flip a switch and
Okay.
just put them into like.
How big is the burst on this?
Well, if I spend some extra power points, I can get it up to a large blast template.
Large, you can get 4 of them.
Okay, it's not that large.
I don't make these rules.
That'd be larger than that.
I didn't make them.
Okay, well, gotta do something. Okay, all right. Trying to do it. Okay, that's an 11.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
That's a success. That's a success with a raise.
yep, so that's a... They're gonna make a spirit roll at a -2 now.
You're rolling -2. They got a -1.
Ultimate death.
Okay. They're really asleep. Okay, so
Yeah.
those 4
So those
fall
4
asleep.
You know, it's unusual because zombies don't normally sleep,
Mhm.
but this is a first. This is
Yeah.
a first. There's a first for everything. And 4 zombies just drop down, and you hear one of them.
How long does this last for?
An hour, just to have to not wake them up. I was just hoping that there'd be more of them, you know? That was
It was more of a...
yeah.
The entire floor.
My idea of large and Savage World's idea of large don't. Not a perfect circle of Venn diagram.
A little different. But yeah, other zombies start trying to step over them. All right, who is next?
Me, I think, if
Great.
I'm the last. Saying that I would block the stairwell and that there are zombies probably heading this way, I close my eyes, I reach into my books, and I pull out a hardback book. It's like a meditation, like chakra control book. It's what this one is. And what he does is he calls on the spirit to give him warrior's gift.
Oh boy.
And with that, he looks at his fists, he pounds them together, and gives himself Brawler
Nice.
Oh.
as the
And what does Brawler
ability.
do?
Brawler is a combat edge that gives me 1+ die type on my attack since I have Marshal Artist, and then also gives my toughness up by 1.
Wow. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's great.
that's all my magic though, so
Okay.
I'm ready to fight, but like,
All right.
it is not looking good over here.
Okay.
Cool. That's I just prepare
Okay.
for.
I like it. All right.
Mm.
Next up.
I have 6 of spades.
Okay. Yep, it's you.
Okay. The 2 in front of me just fell down.
No, because you're upstairs, right? Or did you go downstairs?
I haven't gone downstairs yet, so
No.
yeah.
And did you take those out?
Oh no, the ones that were up there with us that you were fighting, those are gone now.
Okay.
Because I took one is stunned.
Yeah, one is shaken.
Yeah.
So it hasn't done anything. The other, and then there are more coming up behind it.
Right.
So even if one drops, there's more.
If it's shaken, would it?
I didn't unshake for it, so it can't attack you.
Great. So I'm gonna run down the stairs to where everyone else is.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll say you can do that without getting an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Against that. So you run down there. You see there's a bunch of zombies. Some of them seem to be asleep on the floor. One seems to be snoring. It's very strange. And that's what you do for your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Miguel, where are you?
I'm like at the end of that hall. So the zombie is like a little far because I ran away from the zombie towards the stairs going down.
Okay, well, you see the other stair doorway open, and somebody sticks their head through. They go, "What the hell are you doing? This is not a good idea. You're gonna get yourself killed. You all follow us." And then the door closes, and they run off. And that is where we will. Da da da. Good job, guys.
That doesn't feel like a good job.
No.